Thursday. It's Thursday. It's almost the weekend. Almost. On Saturday, I get to go watch one of my little grandkiddos, Miles, who turned 1. I get to go watch him. I can't wait. Like the planks? I think that was a good choice. I'm going to show you the view of when you walk in. Because I love it. And then I'll show you the brackets that I bought for the shelves. So this is now the view when you walk in. And it used to be like that white wall. I just think that looks so good. And I bought these brackets. These come in a lot of different color choices, different sizes, and you can buy 2 in a pack or 4. I bought 4. And they go like this. This bigger part's supposed to be underneath the shelf. That's what it's gonna look like. And I think that's gonna look swell. Getting ready to put up some more planks, and I wanted to show you them up close and personal when they're on the wall. With these planks, because they're so thin, some of the boards are a little bit janky, so you have to work around that. I've worked with them a lot, so I know kind of the ins and outs, but I'll show you what it looks like and show you what I have to do to make sure that it looks good as possible. Like I said, they're thin and sometimes the edges break and it leaves spots like this. So what I'm going to do is just take my stain and take a small brush and go over that. So you really won't be able to see it. Same thing right there. There's a little spot that I have to touch up with stain. Not holes like that. I'm going to just grab some dark paint and paint in there and you'll never even see it. And this wall is not, it was not square. So I'm going to have to use this. I don't know if I said that yesterday, but I'm going to put a piece of trim on this side and on that side. So let's get busy. For each plank, I am crawling up there and measuring because some of these were 63 and 7/8 and some of them were 64. And I bring it in, I check to see if it fits, then I go out, I sand it, I stain it, and then I put it up. Didn't get as far as I wanted on this wall. This is how much I've gotten done. I ran out of boards. I didn't tell you the story about the boards the other day. I'll make this a long story. I'll make it very short. My friends always laugh at me because I always say long story short, and then I end up telling a 10-minute story, but that's not going to happen here. I went to 2 different Lowe's and each Lowe's had maybe 3 or 4 packages. And these boards are not packaged in cardboard. So their edges are exposed and they get boogered up very quickly. The boards are only wrapped in plastic. They come in 8 feet boards. I think they're 8 in each package. They cost around $26, $27. Both of the 2 Lowe's only had 3 or 4 and they were pretty boogered up. And they looked for the Lowe's on Wendover, which is 15 minutes away, which is out of my 10-minute bubble. If you know me, I only like to drive 10 minutes. If it's outside that, Debbie gets a little bit irritated. So I drove 15 minutes and I could only find 4. They didn't have 13. So I grabbed those 4 and I talked to a manager. It wasn't the manager of the wood department. It was a different manager. I showed the manager the boards because they were really boogered up. I am needing like 4.5, 5 feet boards, good boards. And in each package, some of them had 4 or 5 boards that were completely damaged. She offered me 20% off. I explained to her that if you can only use 3 or 4 boards out of 8, 20%, I mean, I would be paying more per board. So she talked to the manager of that department and he gave me 50% off of all of it. Needless to say, I've used 7 full boards out of those 4 packages and I still can't find enough boards to finish that wall. So I'm going to go back to one of the other Lowe's within the 10 minutes and buy theirs. And I am going to do another project with these boards, so they're not going to waste. I'm going to trim out something in the hallway, and I'm needing short boards, which this project is perfect for, because you can cut around the knots and you can cut around the booger marks. But when they're so long, you have to have a good board. So I'm gonna wait until tomorrow and go get the rest.